Hello everybody. I know it's been a few months. However, I'm finally back and I'm going to be teaching you how to make your own website. In this tutorial, I'm not going to be showing you how to upload it because that's very time consuming and it would lead to me having to edit a 20-minute video, which the caption process would not be nice. So, yeah. So to get started, you need to make a new text document. Name it whatever you want. So I'm just going to do test. Double click to open. Go to File, Save As. And then down here when it says .txt, select all files. And then add .html file extension right to the end. And then you can delete that file. So now that you have those, I would have a folder that's full of all your files that you're going to need, including an image, because I'm going to be showing you how to add those as well. So inside of that folder, you have your image and you have your HTML file. So once you open your HTML file, you're going to immediately have to add doctype HTML. Basically saying that whatever's reading this has to be basically reading it, so that way all the HTML is not going to be showing, and instead it's going to actually be showing your web page. So here I'm adding the HTML tags. So basically whatever's inside this tag is these tags is basically going to be what's affecting the website, including links and other files. Now, what's actually going to be shown, like visually in the website, is by using the body tags. So the body tags, it's sort of like the body paragraphs of a writing, I guess. So here, if you want to add text, you could just write like your text, I guess. However, if you actually want it to be like organized, I guess, then you can use the paragraph tags. So I'm going to write paragraph. Oh my gosh. Okay, paragraph 1. And then I'm just going to write another paragraph right over here. So if you were to save it, and then you go into your Chrome or whatever other browser you have, and you drag in your HTML file into the URL box, then it shows paragraph 1 and paragraph 2. Now the reason why you don't use text is because if you add enters, then it just goes right next to each other. It'd say paragraph 1 and then paragraph 2 right next to it with only one space. So as you can see, the paragraph tags really help organize things, but I'm just going to get rid of the second one because it's just clutter. Now, for using titles, I would use the header tags. So the header tags basically adjust the font size and also make it bold. However, if you were to use, like, for instance, header 6, which is the smallest, well, then the font size is going to be the smallest. Header 1 is the largest font size, so if you were to go to 0 or 7, then both of those would actually cause an error. So I'm just going to do YouTube and then tutorial, because I'm teaching you guys how to program this. And then after that, if I come back in here, drag it back up into the URL box, hit enter, then it shows my header and also my paragraph. Now, in order to have like lists, there's two different types of lists. There's an ordered list and an unordered list. So an unordered list, is UL. So with the UL, you obviously have your end tag as well. Except then you also use another tag, which is just LE. And then whatever's inside of this is also what's in the bullet point. So the unordered list has bullet points, and if you want it to be a ordered list, then it's OL instead of UL. So if I were to save this, and once again drag it, hit enter, then it gives me that point inside of, well, 1, because that's an ordered list. Now to have images, which will basically spice up your website and make it actually, well, more than just text. You do image src, and then earlier when I said you needed your image, if you right click and hit properties, then it should show you the file extension. So get the name file extension, come to the src, and then for instance mine is logo.jpg, and then if I do alt image, then if anything happens to where the website can't show the image, then it will just say image with a little icon right next to it. So now that I have this, still once again drag in your test, and it should show your image just like that. Now I'm going to show you one more thing, which is how to add links, which also can redirect to other pages of your website, for instance. So I'm also going to be showing you that. So if I were to do aref equals, I'm just going to get my website real quick. So darkphoenixgamedev.com. So I have this. So if I were to copy this and then come back into my HTML file, paste it inside of here, and then after that add the end tag, and also give it a little bit of text. Save it, come in here, reload it, then it gives me Dark Phoenix, and it redirects me to my website, which is pretty cool. So you can actually add sort of like shortcuts. However, if you also want to add other pages to your website, for instance, let me copy this, paste here. If I were to rename it test 2, and I were to come into here, and I were to get rid of this and just do test 2, which because it's in the body, it still does work. And then I were to come back here, copy this, because copy and paste is a programmer's best friend. And then you were to do test2.html, just making sure that the file name is correct. And then come in here, upload test, and it shows your second page. Now obviously you don't want it to say, you obviously don't want it to have two of the same name, so just simply edit it like that, reload it, and it has the new name. So those are just about all the basics that I'm going to be showing you today in CSS. HTML. So if you ever want me to make other videos explaining how to add like different styles like fonts and other things like that, then tell me in the comments, and if you could consider subscribing, that'd be great, because still I'm at an early start and my stuff is going to get more and more advanced as I go. So thank you for watching, and I will see you later.